It's a fact of history of our denomination that for long periods of time, for decades, there really was no global outreach. There was conversation about it, there was efforts being taken to raise funds, but we're looking into the late 1800s before actually the first missionary was sent. Clara Landis from Iowa was sent in 1896, really started the work in 1898, and it was the women's ministry of Iowa that really got behind her to promote her to go.
One of the things that I very much get excited about with the Church of God mission is that it came out of that missionary DNA and that missionary dynamic. It was John Latshaw whose relationships brought about our distinct work in India. And it was because he knew the Free Baptists who had been there and who were looking for people. So it was through those relationships when John Latshaw became president here at Findlay College, he got pulled into all of these conversations, and they were like, well, what do we do? What do we? And he knew them. They were friends of his that were looking for people, and he said, well, that's easy. Well, we'll, have that conversation. We'll make sure it's a partnership, and then we'll go. What's beautiful about it is when we tapped into the Free Baptists, we weren't starting from scratch. We were stepping into a ministry that had a long legacy. So when we sent our first person, Clara Landis, in 1896, they had already been there over 100 years. Conferences responded to that. And you can look at the Women's Missionary Societies came about. They were eager and excited to have a cause like that, to be able to make a difference like that, where many groups might provoke increased resistance by how they operate there. We're already well established. They know us. We've been there for 125 years. And they know we care about their people. We attend to their poor. We're very generous. We have all of these schools. We hold these medical clinics. We hand out blankets and all of these things that we do because we care about the people. They know we care about them, and they look to us to provide, to train, to help, to give, and as a result, they protect us there, and they invite us in new ways to do even more than we have done in the past. And that's exciting to me, because that's, you can't buy a pedigree like that. You can't buy those opportunities. All the money and power and resources in the world can't open those doors, but there they are, open for us. And if you were to take India and you were to take Bangladesh as separate conferences, there are two biggest conferences in the Church of God, bigger than East Penn. And it's staggering to think of that kind of a legacy, that kind of a vibrancy on the other side of the world. We don't think of it that way, but Weinbrenner would be proud to think of how they cling to that gospel, how they sincerely pursue every day that calling in a personal and a holistic way. And it makes an impact.